Hi, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Orton Gillingham Coaching. The ch rule says TCH is used after one short vowel at the end of one-syllable words to spell the sound ch. Examples are match, batch, pitch, scotch, fetch, or hutch. The sound ch is usually spelled with a CH or a TCH. We use the CH at the beginning of a word, after a consonant, and after a diphthong. For example, chair at the beginning, drench, we have the NCH, or screech, we have the diphthong. There are exceptions, and I learned a word worms. The O is not used, and it is which, rich, much, such. Activity number 1 is getting the kids again out of their seats. So you have words, hatch, patch, latch, catch, and you make images to go with those words. You have a starting point not too far away, but far enough away they can get up and go get it. So you will say the word hatch, and you'll have like a chicken hatching, and they go over to the table and look at the images and they pick the hatch, and they come back and they write the word down. So they have their image, they write it down, and you try to get them to get it correct, of course. You can also, I would start simple, real simple, using the words match, that, draw a match, something that follows the rule. Then you can introduce words like lunch, bunch, some other words in there too, and have them spelling more difficult words as they go along, but still keeping the interaction fun. Another activity is just letter tile building. We use our magnetic letters again, and you say the word fetch, and then they get out the letters that spell it, and then you discuss why it was TCH instead of CH, and if you use a CH word, then you talk about that as well. Again, I would start very simple, using only TCH words to begin with, and then gradually introduce the other words in. So we want to do this cumulatively and make sure that again, we can use these sandpaper letters as well to do these words, and so that they can trace it. But you want them writing it, hearing it, and visualizing it as well. I also like to give my students index cards with the rule printed on there, and I will put a hole punch in the corner, and then I get a little ring and I tack them together. And so students end up with kind of a big ring of stuff, because I do it for all the rules, the syllable division, and it's nice because when they have a little question, you allow them to get it out and look at the rule. And when they're practicing, it's okay for them to have it sitting there and they have to read it again and memorize and soak it in, because this is cumulative. It's meant to be repeated over and over and over again. So those little index cards really do help. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll like and subscribe and visit the workbook store.